Dark so long I could not find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark star, where's my love? Won't hold this heart.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Goblets and Gaze. I'm Aubrey, your GM. I'll just for my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and we'll get on rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Maki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Gravewing, the Nagaji Sylph vigilante monk / air cadeticist, who also uses she, her pronouns, and she is the party mom / strategist of the rebellion.
Hello. I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth IV, the matricidal Dampier Dandy Rogue and Spy Master, who uses she, any pronouns.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, just Eurideux still. They are our Nephilim, cursed boy of a problem. They are going to be the party in this rebellion's firebrand, and they also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Alouette, a totally normal Nephilim thaumaturge bard having a very normal and good time learning all about her way more cursed family. She also uses she, her pronouns and is the anathema partisan.
Hello, I am Sparlock, and both me and my character use he, him pronouns. I'm going by Alistair Whiskerfield, wizard detective extraordinaire, as heir to the fine distinguished family of wizard, mice, ratzards, Isoki arcanists. I swear I was always aware of it. I keep my whiskers to the ground to uncover the truth of the powers that be who subjugate us, by which I mean I'm our recruiter.
And hello, to round off the group, I am Tick. I have he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, a flesh warp sorcerer who is just a totally ordinary cook and quartermaster for the group, and definitely not a cannibal. Parentheses, he's a cannibal, but it's a dietary restriction, so don't be too mean to him.
So who would like to tell me what happened last time?
So last time on this game that we all play together, we ended up essentially finishing up with Marigold and Kessie talking about things and kind of wrapping up where we're going to put her. We're going to put her with a bunch of assassins, which seems counterproductive, but it's actually the smartest idea we could possibly do because the assassins are on our side. And we took Nessie back to the dock ship area, and Gravewing just walked down and said, "We fixed it," which honestly pretty powerful. Thank you, Gravewing, my beloved. I love you. I want you carnally. But then we kind of did a couple of like downtime tasks that need to get done. Lou asked Lorelai about, hey, what if someone needed to eat human flesh hypothetically? Not human flesh, human blood. My bad. This was for Laeth. He's like, what about human blood, like vampire stuff, hypothetically? You know, like in a gay way, not in a gay. I mean, in a gay. I mean, not in a gay way. You know, like in a gay way. And she was like, okay, there's a butcher if you want, but there is other gay ways if you really wanted to go that way. And they're like, okay, bet. And so I know Nihil also went to the doctors with Lou, got to catch up with Indigo, a wonderful little little scrungle dungle, my little scrungle millennial trying to talk to a weird autistic uncle who is trying his best right now because he has been going through it, and honestly, he has kind of been fighting for his life. Be nice to him. And then after that, we headed back. Gravewing and Lou had to talk about ethics and murder, and hey, maybe accepting this curse and the changes in your body, like, you know, like sometimes your body will go through some changes when you get older, and that's completely natural, and maybe accepting them and learning them is a good thing to do, you know, like periods, except I don't get those. I lay eggs, which I think is actually really funny. I want to eat one of Gravewing's eggs. I want to make an omelet. And that is basically the gist of it. We are rolling into Yuri's
Yuri, there was something you wanted to do in the last of your downtime.
Yeah. I actually wanted to catch Laeth on one of like the nights before, where Laeth is being antisocial, and not enjoying drinks with their besties.
That is all the nights. Laeth is being antisocial and not enjoying drinks with their besties, so that's easy.
I just thought Laeth was being, you know, a little bit of a slut, you know, running around.
Also, one of the nights where they're not slutting it up.
Oh, well, that's going to be harder.
Cat just jumped on something. Okay. Yeah, I think one of the nights, maybe not the night that we got back the next night, Yuri would find them or swing past the room where I assume they are and kind of knock on the door frame and just, hey, Laeth, wanted to see if you wanted to socialize. Grab a drink on me.
Is your cousin and everyone else busy?
I just wanted to, you know, see how you were doing. And, you know, that way you could drink if you don't want to talk.
Who's bartending tonight?
I'm gonna look over. Seems to be Oscar.
Lead the way.
I should have just lived with that, shouldn't I? All right. Yeah, so I will go down to where the bar area is, order 2 drinks for Laeth and I. And like, I guess from Oscar's like, hey Oscar, how are you doing? Everything here fine as far as things go?
Another normal night in Salvation Row.
Great. I'm gonna ask that you keep an eye out for me in case I get shanked by Laeth.
I at least want to watch the show, so yeah.
Yeah, I think they are very aware of that. Well, thank you, and I'll just leave the gold, and bring it over to a table out of earshot of Oscar. But per Laeth's request, I bet within eyesight. And put a drink down and just, you are even worse than I am about talking about yourself, meaningfully. So
Time
how are
was
you?
that you would tell me to shut up about myself. What's changed, Eurideux?
You've been going through a lot of shit. I want to see how you are.
Laeth sort of just shrugs, holds the drink without actually drinking it. I think maybe brings it up to her mouth, but doesn't quite take a sip. I mean, what is there to say? The world is ending in 7 months, and as far as I can tell, we're some of the only people doing anything about it. I killed my mother in broad view of a party of my peers, and she has come back none the worse, stronger than ever, frankly. Brought my sister, who I gave everything to get out of here, home. How am I supposed to be feeling, Yuri?
Yeah, pretty as shit.
Raises the glass and downs it.
Yuri will do the same. We'll put it down, put the glass down, and kind of tap their fingers for a moment. Like clearly, there's like something eating at them, and they're gonna sigh and just say, "So, You know, I know I made it pretty clear a long time ago, and it's my fault that we are no longer friends. And sounds like being some of the only people knowing that the world's going to end and being forced to work together. And also being reminded of you winning a duel a long time ago. Did you have to use silver with your knives? The scar is worse than my top scars.
But it makes them shine so pretty.
Yes. Well, we work well together, and I think we always have. And everything in the past 10 years of me being a stupid, asshole, idiot, dumbass, fuck up is coming to bite me. And I just thought it would be nice if you would like to be friends again.
Laeth brings the glass up to her mouth again, realizes that she has slammed it, and it sort of awkwardly puts it down. Why are you here, Eurideux?
Well, because the world is ending and I don't have anyone to fully call a friend that's not my family.
I didn't mean here with me. Here, still in Malakad. I mean, you got out of your family's everything. You were free to go off as you please, to do what you want to do, to be sort of short-sighted, dumbass, whatever it is you just said. And you're still here. If I had that chance, I would have been gone in seconds. Why? I've been so jealous of you for so many years. So why are you squandering it?
Truthfully, I didn't want to go out into the world being changed into I don't know what for years. Going to a place where I didn't know where to hide. If someone had found me in my monstrous form, and no, I'd be dead in the ditch.
You could go off to Daw. They love that sort of thing.
Well, I wouldn't know how to control it. And I'd have to, one, make it there, first of all. Especially when I was younger, it was much scarier than I've ever cared to admit. But 5-6 years ago or so, I did meet someone that came from Santella or something. I didn't get to know them long. They were telling me ways to help with the curse. And that's how I mostly got it under control. And I was ready to leave, but unfortunately, the Lamplighters thought that they could get an easy bounty and blame a monster attack on me, and they died in the process. And I feel like with someone like me whose money and whatever has been wasted with the family, to just, I don't know, try to help protect this place. Again, there's people I do legitimately care about here. And here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. I haven't had friends in a minute. So if you think that I'm going to stop making fun of you because of this,
No, I would never expect that.
yeah. All right. Well, then, as your friend, I'm going to send you off to get us more drinks.
But
And if you need to linger at the bar, that's all right with me.
Oscar deserves better. Well, Yuri's gonna put out their hand to shake and it's like, it's lovely to make your acquaintance, said addressing. You know, I believe we share a birthday, isn't that weird?
Oh God, I don't want to be strangers with you two.
Sorry. No, it's not stranger, it's just, I don't know. I'll get more drinks.
Yeah, you move off to get drinks, and we finish out the week as we move into the second week of Winterfell, and it is another chilly, rainy day in Malakot. Great weather here. As we move into our next rebellion phase. So going into all of this, some things have changed a little bit. You're due to your actions this week and several not so great rolls, your threat has gone up to 40. You did a lot, and did a lot very publicly, and especially as you're still building your name. Really, the big thing that did it was the breaking into the Idrisi manor, and that whole everything.
So we can't blame it on them. Beautiful.
Theoretically, yes. But also, you gain Marigold as a lieutenant, and they will give you bonuses to nature rolls. And you will also gain a small little squad of dock workers, thanks to Aster. So now you have 3 squads. We have... and also, a fun new thing to add. You now have followers. You have 20 followers. These are just people who are aware of your cause, and they aren't like part of it, but they support you. And like how many people in the city are becoming aware of you. In the more positive way rather than the negative way.
It's like the whole crowd that saw the clockwork incident.
Yeah, kind of.
There's like 20 people in the corner.
And since it's been a bit, I will remind you of what you can do. You can gather information, money or supplies. You can set something up for an upcoming mission. You can recruit, or you can reduce threat. And you can do multiple of these things. You don't have to do 3 of each. If you want to really work on reducing your threat, you can. But also you can do other things as well.
Personally, I think we should have put at least one thing into reducing threat because we really do be towing the line right now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We have a little too much for our current size. I also agree with reducing threat.
Mm-hmm.
But what would aside from that, what would our other downtime or rebellion, I guess, downtime action be? Because we get 2, right? It's 2.
We get
You
3
get 3.
now, right? One per
You get 3.
group.
One per group. You're right.
group.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So we got 1 group to reduce threat.
Do we need more information on things?
I'll let you know today is the day that Nadia is supposed to arrive.
Aha. Ooh,
Mhm.
can we make preparations? That's one of the things we can do, right? Is like send them in to prepare for things.
Yeah, set up something for an upcoming mission. That is
Yeah.
one of the things we can do.
I feel like we should definitely do that since Nadia is arriving, and that is a priority. And then either do a third thing or add it to our reduced threat.
I will say, with the Clockwork Union stuff and a corrupt person potentially get elected within a week or so, I'm not sure.
They're not going to get elected within a week or so.
Okay, never mind. So, like, I know you said about a week for something like that. I remember a week for...
There are attacks happening every week.
Okay, I see. All right. So maybe we can put a pin in that for now and focus on reducing threat, but I do want to bring up preparing or, like, maybe learning a bit more about that, just because I don't want people I don't like to go into power, because they're cringe.
We
We
could just kill them all.
No.
we do already have multiple people looking into that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got whiskey.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
and
we
then-
already have that going on.
Just like
Right.
the time hasn't been right for it is all.
Yeah.
Right, you sold your soul to the devil for a couple of pieces of tidbit of information.
Yeah.
We did do money supplies last time. I'm pretty sure last time it was when we did it. In
You
theory,
also tried to recruit, but failed the roll. It's
Right,
hilarious.
yeah.
If Sparlock had let it ride, the first one would have succeeded as he re-rolled into a failure because he psyched himself out.
Oh.
It is me.
Oh yeah, with the
Mhm.
circus.
Yeah.
in theory, we could recruit again, but we just got the dock workers and Marigold.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm okay if we want to, like, let's say double into reducing threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we're also okay. We are decent on the money supply stuff. I don't think we are in dire need of it yet. And then we kind of have the information front down. Like that's just how I see it. Like how I'm chill. I rather set shit up, reduce threat, because yeah, 40 threat's a lot for our current
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're getting a little
agree.
scary.
I think that's the best route, unless there's a third thing that really like stands out to someone as prominent. But it's just those 5 things.
Information, money supplies, setting something up for a mission, recruit, reduce threat.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
the 5
yeah.
things.
Out of those options, definitely think 2 reduce and 1 setup. I concur.
Yeah. So who will be rolling for each?
Has anyone not rolled so far?
I will say I have no physical dice on me right now, so please do not pick me. Pleading emoji, crying emoji.
Oh no.
Your roll? Was that one of the first rolls?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I did early too. Yeah.
We've only rolled twice so far, though, right?
I mean, you've had 2 rebellion phases so far.
Right. So,
And the first one you only had 1 action you could do, but the second one you did have 2 actions you could do.
Yeah,
Right,
one
they
of,
rolled
one,
three
of
times.
the, one of the rolls I made was to get money, guys.
Oh yeah, you did roll to.
Oh, yeah.
You did money and supplies
To
last time.
strategize with my girlfriend. That's totally
That's
what we were doing.
right.
Yeah, it's been a bit since we've done that. So you actually do. It counts as a success for earn income, which is.
and we were expecting. Oh gosh, we were waiting on something to get finished. Like
The very
arrows?
first thing what we did was scouting with Connix and Lena or something like that. They were supposed to scout and do something for us.
They were looking for you sent them out for information, and that was like the first rebellion phase of the season,
Yeah,
which you
but
did
there
get
was
the
also like
information.
an inventory thing we were supposed to get. I know. I remember. Short bow from squad available in 1 in-week game as of episode 20, not 28, 28.
Yeah, no, do you have the short bow?
We got a short bow.
And you get 15 gold from the earn action income, essentially. All right. So, who would like to roll the first reduced threat?
I have already rolled one of these. However, it is kind of my fault. So I'm willing to roll a reduced threat. But also, like, if someone else wants to roll, they can and should.
Wants to? No. Haven't yet, unfortunately.
What could we know what we would like be roll? I guess we would have to be rolling one of the two.
You would be rolling your roll skill.
Our roll skill.
What's the DC for that sucker?
It is a standard level DC for your level. Your 5th, so it would be a 20.
Can you add guidance to that?
No.
Last.
It'd be a 20.
For the people who haven't rolled yet, in terms of like reducing threat, we do have intimidation and like diplomacy up, so it's not slash deception up, so it's not like it's gonna be a difficult roll for y'all, because I'm assuming you took these positions being trained in these skills. So like it shouldn't be too horrible.
I have to get, if I were to roll it, I would have to get, you said a 21 is the
20.
DC? A 20. I would have to get a 10 in order, no, meets it beats, so I'd have to get a 9 or more. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't do a lot.
You haven't spent any hero points.
I was going to say, but you haven't used any hero points.
True, I have kept my hero points, so like
3.
in theory.
3. Almost 3.
Almost
It's because it's almost time. So like, if you have to spend them, you'll get one back in like 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. So I have 2 to spend if I do the roll, and I have a plus 11 to diplomacy, any charisma check. Actually,
Okay. So let's say you and Alyssa are doing threat reducing.
Okay. It's with the
Who
power
wants to
of
do the
our
setup?
betrothal rumor.
Who wants to do the setup?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, I personally don't mind. I've rolled once, so I don't mind going again. I also don't mind letting someone else do it. It's just more like, what exactly are we setting up? We're setting up something for the mission. What are we setting up?
Yeah.
Because we talked about we had 3 fucking plans.
We had a lot of plans, and they all needed more information.
And you have gotten information.
I think the last plan was the reason we went so hard on Kessie was because we needed to clear up a boat so that we could get her out by boat. Or we needed the pirates, something. I have to look up my notes again. But
If you were going
Kessie
to
was the
bribe the
reason.
pirates with...
Yeah, we were being like, hey,
Right, we
you
were
guys
gonna bribe
don't
the
want to be
pirates.
here, so like,
Yes.
you can leave
Yeah,
now.
but
if you want.
it ended, so they will be able to leave eventually. Unfortunately, they're not able to leave quickly.
Right, because we wanted the pirates out of Dodge so that they couldn't be questioned about why they didn't arrive with their quote-unquote cargo. Prisoner? Passenger? We don't know.
No, they're hired bodyguards, not a prisoner. They're hired by the evil mother. That's what's scary.
Yeah,
they're
as
just
far
they're
as
just
you know, no kidnapping has happened.
yeah,
so.
yeah. I was gonna say, as far as we know, they are literally regular motherfuckers who took a job.
Yeah. So that's we were gonna start with a bribe, try to get the pirates out of Dodge so that they couldn't be traced back to getting bribed, so that we could safely hide Nadia within the city, and that there would be no trail for where she went, because we didn't kill the trail. We cut the trail off by sending them upriver, alive.
We just let them go
Whatever.
home. Basically, we're like,
Which is
Take
why we wanted
warm-
to solve Kessie, so we could have an escape plan for Nadia. Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
yeah. So
And then we have 8 backup plans if they're not inclined to be persuaded with money.
okay, hear me out. The setup is getting bribe money, so that way we don't have to take from our funds.
I like that idea.
Were we doing bribes?
We were gonna bribe the guards to let us take Nadia.
Okay.
guards
The
are pirates.
Yeah.
Okay, I was more under the impression we could maybe just cause distractions, but that's good too.
That's backup plan if this goes
Yeah.
badly.
Okay.
Because it's not like actual guards. It is hired mercenaries
Yeah.
that are bringing her here.
and they just so happened to be pirates. The pirates couldn't go home because of the dock situation. We cleared up the dock situation. So in theory, once they find out, because we tell them, and then we give them more money on top of them already being paid to be like, can you just fucking leave? They'll probably take it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I guess in this position, I am suggesting that our setup is getting bribe money, so we don't have to dip into our own funds.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah. So we'll start with the rolls for reducing threat.
Children of the problem first.
Rude. So rude.
I'm saying your mother's a problem. What do you want?
Okay, what am I? Stealth or deception? Deception is plus 3. I have barely gotten that. With my plus 13 deception, I got a 21.
Oh no. Wait, that's good enough though.
It is.
Barely, yes.
It is a success. So,
Okay.
yeah.
My turn. Please, dice, I love you. I told you I loved you. Excellent. So that's going to be a 28.
That's 28. So if you each want to roll a d6, that is what your threat level will go down by.
3.
1.
So threat level will go down by 4, so it'll be 36.
Woof. Okay.
Let's go. Even numbers.
Yeah, threat is very hard to reduce once it gets really high up. So yeah, and then Yuri, let's roll for that. Setting things up, sending out some of the. You've got your team that's thieves, so they can probably pick some pockets for you.
Cool. What would I be rolling for this?
It would be one of you're the firebrand, so it would be performance or intimidation.
Cool. I should have taken the thing that gives me a bonus in intimidation. I didn't. You got hero points. Yeah, hero points. I just need to roll pretty high.
I believe in you.
What kind of DC are we trying to meet?
20.
Use hero point.
I believe in you.
I rolled an 18 plus my 2. That's a 20.
Oh my gosh. Plus 2?
What?
You're not trained in intimidation?
No.
Are you trained in performance?
No.
Why are you the firebrand?
I'm working on it.
It's okay. Just let him cook.
I passed, didn't I?
Yeah, you passed.
Wait. I ask you, what did you do with this last level up? What did you improve?
We didn't get.
We got a skill upgrade and abilities.
You got a skill upgrade?
Yeah.
It's level 5.
Mine didn't say that.
Unless
Guess
your
we're playing
class
homebrew.
doesn't get a skill
I know,
upgrade, but I'm pretty sure
it's-
that's universal.
It's
No,
universal.
Blood Hunter, I mean, maybe not with the remastered. Maybe that's why. Because Blood Hunter doesn't have it at level 5. I got a skill feat.
Oh. We did not get skill feats. We got skill
Yeah,
increase.
doesn't every class usually? I guess that's weird. I'm sorry. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe
Because
the
you get a
thing.
general feat. Well, you get an ancestry feat at level 5.
Yeah. I'm going off what the thing says. So I didn't get a skill increase. That's why. I'll skill increase if it's level 5 thing.
GM call.
We'll take a look at it between sessions, but you passed. That's the important thing. So yeah, you will be handed a sack of gold, indeterminate amount for a bribe. Okay, and that is your actions as you send your teams out to help tear down wanted posters, spread false information, get people to look at other things and not at you. And yeah, the last thing we need to do for this rebellion phase is Roll that D100.
Can Aki do it?
Aki can do it. Aki did not do it last time, so.
I was gonna say, you really want to use me right now? I mean, our threat's pretty high, but like
Is this
it's only
not
gonna
the
get
one
higher.
to avoid your threat level increase? Is that not what this roll is?
This is do you cause people like essentially if you fail this, an inquisition starts to look into all of you and hunt
that's what
you
I
down.
thought. This is the one we want Aki on. This
But
is
you
the
can't
important
keep
one.
me on it. That's the
No,
thing.
I
You
know.
can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we sure right
I think
now?
It's funny if you roll
Yes.
it for it.
Because
Yeah,
we're
'cause
gonna
then
just
we'll
keep
just
reducing it
rotate
from
around.
here, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should get Farris.
What do I have to beat again?
Would be a 36.
Let me see. I was gonna say it's,
You want to
it's a
get
threat
under
level.
or over?
Over.
Under? Over. Okay, over.
Yeah, I was gonna say over is really good because I roll high. If we need to go under, should never be me rolling.
I don't know. I think your dice just know what you need. I've seen you roll low in a situation you need to roll low.
Yeah, sometimes. But like if you see me play Lancer and it's like and I get the difficulty tax on me, it's like wow, I rolled like a total of like let's say 16. -6, you know, like that's what will happen because I'll roll the max on the D6. So let's see.
The Lancer wants you to struggle, though. Pathfinder doesn't.
This is true. I beat the 36 with an almost 63. I rolled a 62. It would have been hilarious if it was a 63, though. I would have started clapping.
But yeah, no. So you are safe for another week. And as you're wrapping up, you're starting to get prepared for going to rescue Nadia, pick her up and more of. When you're having this meeting in probably the Cronehammer. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think the Cronehammer's our main
Yeah.
place right now because it's the most secure.
Oscar sort of bursts in looking a little out of breath and looks at all of you and says, there's something happening that you need to be aware of. The High Priest is going to make a speech. And then he takes a breath. They claim they have found those responsible for the break-in at Cold Iron Prison, and they'll be put to death after his speech.
Hey, let's go.
Isn't
This
that
is
the guy
get
that
their
helped us
masks.
escape? Isn't that out of character?
No.
White-haired
No.
anime man?
No,
No, that's Akos.
Oh.
This
Akos
is
is not here.
Akos might be about to die. Who knows?
No, that's what I meant. Akos is the guy that might be executed. He helped us escape the Cold Iron Prison, or maybe his buddies. You know?
Well, it'll
you
be
should-
Helena, the district senator,
Yeah.
and her people, probably.
Oh, I was asking in character, when is it happening?
When is it? Anytime now. They're gathering people over in Silver Court for it. Mechanically, you can do one of two things. You can go and save these people, or you can save Nadia. You don't have the forces or people to do both.
Oh, you are a sociopath. Fuck you.
Well, unfortunately, the answer is very clear. Sorry, Echo.
Can we split the party?
You don't have the forces for it
can't do
currently.
both.
Okay. I mean, I know my vote.
I know my vote.
Gravewing, Nihil, what do you think?
This is a very obvious vote, but I'm still going to make a stink about it. Like narratively makes sense to make a bit of a stink about it. But also, both me and Gravewing have our votes. It's fucking Nadia, so like it's it's just we're going to make a stink about it because this is just, it's a shitty situation.
Of course, yeah. I think we're all gonna make us think about it. But
Yeah, no, we're all gonna make us think about it. I'm pretty sure, but
Is there any way to know who was implicated and is being executed?
Oscar will tell you that a bunch of people in the last couple of days went missing from Coffin Walk and areas around here. So he's probably
Innocent
not the
pansies.
actual people. It's people they're pinning it on.
Gotcha. Yeah.
it's
Innocent
who
pansies.
Lorelai we're talking
Worried about.
because someone didn't have a backbone. Now, I don't know narratively in character. Only Lou heard that.
But we know about the missing people that Lorelai
Yeah,
was worried about because
exactly.
she said as much to everyone. Fuck.
all right, now my opinion might have changed. Well, no, not really. I think I'll make a different stink about it.
I mean, above table, I'm fine with us going to the people from Silverwalk. I think that even though we don't have the forces to do anything, Laeth will not be joining you at that point.
I think given everyone's emotional investment into Nadia, and she seems like a great kid, that's honestly the best option, because if we don't take that choice, Laeth is going to definitely not cooperate at all, and we need everyone to make either of these work. No offense, Laeth.
Yeah, there's a mechanic, like in game, you have to make these choices very quickly. Mechanically, you can't have time to discuss this among yourselves because this is a lot.
Seems like the option is Nadia.
That's kind of where Lou's leaning because Nadia is like her friend. They've been pen pals for years.
Does literally have to be all of us. Can't say Yuri just by themselves go to Silvercourt.
Because this is going to be a massive thing.
Why do I feel like our lovely bribe is not going to work? I'm just getting a bad feeling we're not going to be successful on our bribe.
I don't think we're. I think the chips, metaphorically and literally, are stacked against us. But it's a decision that has to be made regardless how bad it's going to be, because doing nothing is worse.
Another reason why Nadia might be a better option, because if we interfere with this, we don't have as much time to plan, and also our fucking danger rating is going to go through the fucking roof.
We also don't know if this is a public execution being put on by the high priest, the security is going to be absurd because the high priest is there.
Yeah, I don't think we have the tools for the other option, as shitty as it is, given all the planning that we've done. We might just have to say we're doing the trolley problem of saving Nadia. Aubrey, why would you give us a trolley problem?
No, this is good shit.
Even if we go with like all of our forces, like our allies and stuff, I don't know if we have the ability to take on all likely what is going to be a heavily guarded force.
I feel like the options narratively for me feels like going to save Nadia will be a Skyrim problem, and then going to fight all of things would be an Elden Ring going against a whole army problem.
I understood half that metaphor.
I understood none of it. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, it's a bad metaphor. Only 5 people in the audience will get it. Shout out to you.
I've actually the part I didn't understand is the game I haven't. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what this was.
So objectively, I'm gonna say mechanically right now. Mechanically and narratively, we have set up getting Nadia.
Yeah.
We have set it up to the point where one of our fucking rebellion things was dedicated for it. We have set it up. Whether the bribe goes or not, we're still 5 people jumping, like 2. We're 6 people jumping 2.
Yeah.
Odds will always be in our favor because of how much preparation we did for that.
Yeah.
On the flip side, this is 100% a penis measuring contest between us and the high priest.
No, this is obviously
it's very much it's gonna we just got like 20 followers. I would not be surprised if we lost them because this is the big dogs doing a really grand. This is just how this is how it works when it comes to things like this. The big dogs are making their big threat right now. We're gonna lose support regardless. If this is Lorelei's people or at least people under protection, we might lose standing with the Bloody Blades.
There's also the chance that the execution is intended to draw us out of hiding. To just eliminate us
exactly.
before we can get bigger.
It's not even I don't even think it's a possibility. It's like
I think I fully agree.
Trap.
Fully agree. So there's like very clearly like we've already invested so much into the Nadia stuff. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think
what our characters would do is entirely a different thing, which is like I would like an RP scene, but I will full on state that my vote is for Nadia, and if that doesn't change it, I'm just gonna like RP it like it wasn't. You know what I mean?
I think I think Yuri would, if we're gonna be in agreement, Yuri would look at everyone and say, Oscar, could you go at least scope it out? We had to go save someone right now. There's no way we've already set all that up. This is a trap. I don't think we should be there.
Oscar will nod. There's a bit of trepidation. But will nod and leave the room, closing the door behind him.
Yuri is gonna slowly turn around, look at the group, and just, oh, that motherfucker. Well, you should get ready to go get Nadia.
But those are innocent people being put to death because of us. Not to say that Nadia would not be in grave danger, but I don't think she would be in deadly danger if we could not save her. And these people would be dead, who had nothing to do with it, who have done no crime.
They would be dead, and we would go there and they would catch us. There's going to be more guards than you've ever seen in your life.
We don't know that.
The high priest is there, though. We going there would put those people more at risk, more people at risk. We'd be thrown in a cage, and they're not going to let us out this next time.
But what if the Bloody Blades came with us? That would be more people, and they're very capable fighters. If they were willing.
I don't think we should do that to them.
Why not? It's their people that's dying.
And they can stage their rescue and we can stage ours.
Are we going to let 20 people get hurt to save 5? I'm not saying this with pleasure. I'm not saying this like it doesn't mean anything. But we are being targeted very clearly.
Is there any chance that we could maybe rescue Nadia later? I mean, we know where she would probably be. You've broken in before.
And now they're after us. There's no way. There's no way they haven't heightened their security. And you didn't see my mother. I don't know what they did to her, what they would do to Nadia. There are things worse than death here, Alouette.
I do want to help Nadia. She is my friend. I care about her a lot. But also, I don't know how I can condone just letting people die on our behalf.
Oh, people have been dying on your behalf your entire life.
And now there's a chance we could stop it. I'll go with the group's consensus. But I think we should consider stopping the execution.
Raymond?
Right now, I'm trying to justify the murder of many innocents over one. And she's not dying.
I don't like how sudden this is and how little information we have with this grand execution. I'm not confident we'd even be able to stop it just by going into it, compared to a much higher chance of saving one person, just from a logical perspective.
Well, I did it when I was 18 and I straight up killed who I needed to kill. By myself.
Mm-hmm. But now there's going to be even more people looking at you. Unfortunately, Gravewing, you're even more noticeable than we are. Like, because you're a known figure, people will fight for you. But I know the people who want to kill you don't care about anyone else.
No, I'm fully aware of that. Like I said,
Yes,
I'm trying to outweigh this, but it's real hard to outweigh any of this when it's just more fucking poor people dying for one rich person.
I met your children, Gravewing. If it was one of them, saving one of them from something that wasn't death versus this weight, I don't believe that it would even be a question for you.
That's what I said. I'm outweighing this. I'm trying very hard to outweigh this. I don't think you all realize how much I don't fucking like you.
No, you know. But we know you're doing the right thing. We go out there, we save these people, we are martyrs. We are martyrs without a cause. We have 10, 15 people behind us. They're not going to be able to stop everything. We don't save these people. People don't like us for now. People probably already don't like us for now. But we save Nadia. Nadia means a lot to half of us. And us trying to save them later.
And she will come with us willingly.
Yeah. I don't think that I think that's a non-issue if it's not.
No, it was an issue because before you guys weren't sure. Now you need to be sure.
Yes, we are going to be sure. If it's not for Laeth, if it's not for me, it's for Lou. If it's not for, we'll make sure it happens.
If it's not for Laeth, then it's literally not worth it. You two are what, friends? What does friends get you?
Here. Alive. Fighting. Breathing. That's what friends get you. Even if they don't call you your friends anymore, they get you here.
Here.
Fighting. Yes.
Fighting, not the ones that are about to be executed. What are they fighting for?
Living. They were just trying to stay alive. And unfortunately being used as pawns.
Fine, we go rescue the girl like we planned. If she leaves our custody, and it is a custody at this point, we're going to have a problem.
My head on a silver platter for you.
No, all three of you.
Sounds like we have a plan. Everyone should get ready.
Yeah, as you all move around, move through, grab your gear, it looks like the Bloody Blades are trying to mobilize for something. And you watch as they all grab their weapons, their armor, and head out.
Is Lorelai going?
She is.
Shit. I'm gonna apologize.
Yeah. And you all gather your gear and move to cross the bridge to head out. It'll be a silver piece for everybody.
That's very important to mention right now while we're all crying internally, you bitch. I'm not paying the toll, fuck you.
Ironically, all of this makes the perfect distraction for all of you to easily make your way out of the gate in Twilight Grove and out into the Watching Woods once again. The woods have shifted again. Of course they have. And somewhere in the city, something is happening. But you can at least push it from your brain for now. And you stand there for what probably feels like hours, but is maybe only 30 minutes before you can start seeing the shapes coming down the trail, heading towards you, heading towards the city. What is the move here? Are you hiding? Are you standing just in the middle of the road? What is it?
Do we want... I know we had talked about having a fake Lady Adrisi. Do we want to do that route? Because
I
can make
really
that
don't
happen.
think we need to do that. I really genuinely don't think we need to do that.
We do kind of just have them an exit plan on a silver platter right now, and
Literally.
we got more money and an exit plan. Like we can.
I don't even think we need to ambush them. I think we can just stand on the road, see them, and wave them down. I mean, they're not gonna walk. They're literally not gonna move past like 6 people standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think we should just do that. Just make it very clear what's happening.
Yeah. Why we don't need to lie to the. We genuinely don't need to lie to them unless we start failing our roles, and then we can jump to all these other plans. But with the docks straight up open, I think we're more than fine. I don't think we need to do that. Worst case scenario, we jump them.
With all of our preparation that we have done, and like all of the other like spending like even a roll on it prior, would it be likely that we would have like a notice from the dockmaster that says the docks are open so they don't have to take our word for it?
You could probably have gotten something from Master.
Okay, because like they haven't been in town since it happened, and they're just trusting some random people in the woods that we're not lying, even with money, you know, just to sweeten the pot, so to speak.
I do have the Ring of Observation, so I think that as we approach the hill, I would like to activate it so that before we are even necessarily like within the eye line of the caravan, I want to know if there's anyone else here who is intentionally observing us.
You don't get the feeling anyone's intentionally observing you.
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
I'm unintentionally staring at your ass. I'm kidding.
I also have my arcane sense for detect magic. Could I also make sure that there's no magic around us that we don't want? It's 30-foot emanation.
There is magic. Unfortunately, the woods are controlled by a magic fungus being.
Naturally, of course.
So it's just ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, turning that off.
Yep. Immediately, like, you know, when you've got a Geiger counter, you walk near something radioactive, it's just click, 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 click.
Just gotta put that back. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just radioactive.
Yeah. As they're approaching, can I get everybody to roll me a perception check?
You know what?
Nat 20 for 31.
Birds
Heck
locked
yes.
in. Never mind. I don't have to roll good for this. We're fine.
I'm gonna. Should I waste a hero point on this? I have many.
Save
no.
them.
I'll
I
take
got
my
a dirty
14 with
20.
grace. I don't care.
I think that's.
Oh, I know what this is.
Am I
This
wrong?
initiative.
Let me. I rolled really high, but just let. Oh fuck, that's the wrong thing. Let me just do the math really quickly.
I got
'Cause I think I'm doing it wrong.
a 14.
27. Oh, I did use a hero point on that, by the way. Because my first roll was a nat 1. And I'm
Ew.
not taking no nat 1s in this fucking woods.
Yeah. Laeth and Gravewing, you both hear it first. The snapping of branches, the tearing of rotting wood, as something comes barreling across the path. It's large and you can't make it out at first. It seems the Eld have made their move. And we'll figure out what happens with that next time.
Bobs, beat the shit out of this woman. Stop doing this to us.
Take us out.
Thank you everyone for listening to the wonderful episode of Goblets and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on Patreon. Wow, I got hit with the ooh voice and I don't know why. Give us your money and we can do all sorts of funny little things with it. I can do an ooh voice forever if you guys want. Remember, stay safe, and if you write it in your will, cannibalism is legal. Aki, can you write it in your will so I can eat your body?